If you had died then, I would have been surprised too. Actually, I'm just always surprised when somebody dies. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the whole Esmond death was extremely targeted, so...
Yes, I put them there just for it. I was just this is what I'm guilty of with monsters is if a monster has a neat ability or thing to it, I'll kind of like I'll get excited about playing out that ability. So like his blinding spittle, that one was the one that I was excited to play out because like I knew that this guy was CR2 or something.
Yeah, no, it's super
and it was
low.
just like, oh, this should be easy peasy. I just want to blind somebody. That was my goal.
Well, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it really well.
I did it really well.
I really don't know why everybody went to the death corner when that thing has a speed of 5.
We don't know that.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. Because a lot of these things you don't know about. So, all right. So you guys ready to play some D&D? We're going to get started because you better be ready because you're here. So, let's go ahead. This should be an easy recap. Roll a d20. Roll for recap, my good fellows.
Oh, 11. I'm not looking at my odds right now. Okay, I'm good.
19.
11.
Flippy got a 7.
So it's me.
It's okay, he probably wants it anyway.
He
I don't know what the fuck is the whispering happening? Huh?
You're just hearing things, Flippy.
The other person that resides inside your skull.
I barely have a thing residing in my skull, not let alone 2.
Sorry, I meant brain cell.
Well, Glory's muted, so I don't know what is happening.
What was the question?
No, I had no question. The whisperings is coming from you.
Yes, it is coming from me.
You're gonna have to deal with it, Flippy.
Otherwise, the DM will deal with you.
Anyway, recap, Flippy.
Anyhow, session started. I will not be doing in the order of where people were doing things. Kia and Grimm decided to investigate her monastery, and it has been left in ruins. There has been some corruption that has been happening there, and very many visions of Kia's past to be seen. Grimm decided to... What was the thing that he did? Like, do his own part of the research while Kia was delving into her memories, and they both decided to leave before things got worse. Batok and Nock decided to find the voice of the voice of the city, it being the beggars and other watchers of the streets, doing good deeds and providing assistance to the ones in need, got the attention of them. They did a test on Batok to de-escalate shakedown that was about to happen, making it so that neither person got wounded or killed. Nock decided to annoy the shit out of
Xanathar.
Thanatar's guild by
Everybody.
making it so that their operations were unsuccessful or more difficult than it is because he was taking a crack at it. Grim finishes proficiency with brewery. I don't remember anything else that he did on his own, unfortunately.
It was very rushed. I don't really remember too much either, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure we got about halfway through Grimm's stuff last time.
It was difficult because you were trying to utilize a homebrew thing, and it was left in a maybe state. But the only certain thing is that you are proficient with
Your brewer's kit and
brewer's kit. Batok learned how to cast Druidcraft. Volker learned a cantrip. Nock taught Volker how to use thieves' tools, and Volker taught Nock how to, was it Arcana or investigation? Arcana, the basic training of how to decipher the arcane. Volker decided to study and learn how can someone ignore fate without being untethered to the fates. He also got to learn about Lady Luck, and it probably took him a lot of time. In the meantime, as the big highlight, Grim was asked to join his guild, and he was informed that he was given a glorious task to delve into the Mad Mage's dungeon, if I remember that's the name of the thing, because Sanatar's guild and other bad people were taking place there doing their things. Volker was invited for his own watchful order to essentially gossip and learn that people are interested in his status as somebody that is not scared of getting his hands dirty to learn new things and acquire things. So what the fuck do you want, Cat? The both of them have been given the orders in a way or another that they should delve deeper into the Mad Mage's dungeon. Volker also decided to invite half of the party for festivities during the year's end to meet his family and also give a part of his own reward from the open door to his family and the community should they be in need to utilize it to maintain a I wouldn't say good life, but like a decent farmer's life should the winter and other negative things in life put a burden upon them. And I think that's that session. Unless I'm missing something.
No, I think that was fairly well done. So, yeah. Volker, thank you very much for the recap. Go ahead and give yourself a heroic inspiration.
All right, let's roll a D100.
Yes,
What questions you have for us?
let's roll a D100, please and thank you. Let's do
Mage
this.
again.
Who wants to roll?
Yes, let's. You know what, Espen, dear Espen. I know you're not Espen, but that was the
I'm not
first word
Espen
that came to
anymore,
mind.
sorry.
You're not Espen. We were talking about Espen, and so now he's saying.
That's so classic, man. Every
It's so
day I'm
sad.
like, that's such a sad
Yeah.
fate.
It is so sad. Knock. Go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
10.
10. That's a nice number, particularly if you're in the Call of Cthulhu game.
I don't know what that means.
In Call of Cthulhu, you're always trying to roll lower than your score.
Yeah. And you roll D100s too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. 10. A question for your characters. If your character had time to pick up any artisan's tool, game set, instrument, etc., what would it be? Take a second to think about that. And Knock, I'll have you start us.
Not much experience with anything. You can pick up like cards, right? Like that's one of the things.
Gaming set.
Gaming set, yeah. So that's probably what he would probably pick up the most.
Okay.
No particular reason other than it's probably one of the most common things you'd see.
Oh no, that's okay. Thank you. Next up, Kia. What would you do?
Let's see. I was looking at D&D instruments the other day. A while ago. So either I gotta pull up that old tab. Probably either a calligrapher supplies, since she wants to continue working on her calligraphy that she was honing in on in the monastery, or she'd want to pick up a mandolin.
A mandolin. Okay. I like it. Grim. What about you, sir? And you can't choose brewing tools because you already picked that up.
Brewing tools.
No.
So it's just any like non-essential tool.
Anything for flavor, for what? Yeah, no, anything.
Knowing Grimm's personality, he would probably pick up bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
Look, if you're calling people to acts of bravery, there is no better way to do it than to charge into battle with bagpipes.
So I expect you to start painting yourself with blue stripes. Then, if you take up bagpipes.
Buy a kilt.
I'm gonna need an armored kilt.
An armored kilt. A kilt that is effectively plate armor.
And kilts were battle uniform.
By the way, do you have plate armor, Grim?
I think I have chain. I have chainmail.
Okay. Right.
I should get plate at some point. Just hasn't.
I mean,
Yes,
you
you
your
should.
mandated money, you have 2K. You can get a.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I need to figure out what the deal is with money too.
Yeah. All right. Well,
You
lastly,
also had 3 months to custom fit a new set of armor for you. I'm not waiting 10 fucking years for a tailor to shit your shit.
Oof.
down here. All right, Volker, you're up.
He would have been interested for Fala to teach him how to utilize the herbalist kit.
Oh, connection to the universe. I like it. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. A little bit more into the characters, a little bit more into maybe when you have more downtime and you don't know what to do, you can just say, "Hey, I work on this skill that I talked about." I like this plan.
I mean,
Okay.
Esben had an old lute that was no longer being used, so it's not exactly a mandolin, but it's something.
It's a pretty nice loot, if I recall.
That was the
That is a
field.
very
That was
nice-
masterwork.
No.
the mandolin, or no, not mandolin. Jeez, the lute was something you just stole from someone at the very beginning.
Oh yeah. Listen. Okay. So we'll pick up. You all finished sharing a little bit about what you had done around the table together. The spirit within Troll Skull Manor
Nice.
is jovial. It's nice. And dare I say, there's a hope for the future, a hope for adventure. There's a spirit of resolve, determination. The gang wars have subsided. It seems that the Zentarum have backed off from the Xanathar Guild. The Xanathar Guild have gone absent for the most part. There's no longer fighting in the streets. Kia, you would have been reached out to by none other than your former Zentarum contact, DeVille Starsong.
Wasn't he in
out-
fucking jail?
Turns
was.
out he had been taken. He had been taken for questioning, and after several days of interrogation, he had been released because he was unconnected with the current upheaval between the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild. Turns out it was
Even
another
that-
faction within the Zentarum.
Even in death, Esben is still groveling at the uselessness of the guard folk in the city.
Not just them, but also Mert the Merciless.
Mert the Merciless, Mert the Useless. Yes. The city on a whole seemed to have settled down from the unrest that you experienced in the previous months. Although there's still the threat of the unknown, the threat of the Xanathar Guild still being present.
I have a question, Mr. DM.
What's your question?
Has there been any news about the Knoll House that had the possession of the fuck-ass robot that we still have in our basement?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that too. What are we doing with the robot?
Would you guys have done anything with the robot?
I
Well-
personally would have sold it out to the House of Wonders.
Would Grim be okay with that?
Destroying the robot?
Well, selling it out to the House of Wonders, and who knows what they would have done with it.
Probably not.
Nock has no connection to this thing. He has no idea what the hell's down there.
How stable is this robot, Mr. DM? Is it still incredibly unstable, or has it he calmed down at all?
I don't know if
Calm
being
down.
put down in a basement for days, maybe weeks on end, without any kind of interaction is going to make him more stable.
Well, depends on if you checked on them or not.
He was the only one authorized to go down there to bring the ale back towards the halfling, so at least there's somebody going up and down there.
Wait, I was authorized?
Me, Espen that died, Volker, Kia,
Okay.
Handsome, and Grim were not given clearance, and I've yet to dispel magic on them.
I totally forgot about that.
Didn't I break the door off?
You
You
tried to.
but you failed the athletics check.
Oh, I was really close.
Yes,
Yeah,
you were.
you were really close.
Well, you guys can honestly, if you want to deal with the robot now, you can, or we can just decide what happens to him a little later. But as of right now, you are all here in the Trollskull Manor. And it's a bright morning. Take it away.
It would seem that we have a common objective, your organization and mine, to deal with the Mad Mage, the dungeon.
Well, I mean, I've also got interest in going down there if the Xanthar Guild is.
I am certain that your meddling with them will not draw their ire towards us.
If the only thing is going to just draw their ire towards me, and that's about it.
I see.
But I mean, let's face it, they were going to come after me anyway, so who cares at this point?
Well, this is where we live. Would not want to keep on being worried about being attacked during the night.
I mean, if you like, I can leave then, if that's what your worry is.
Maybe a disguise is something that we'll need to look towards.
I'm done with disguises. I'm not doing that anymore. Look, I have been hiding for weeks upon weeks with terror on end. I am not going to just hide. If they want to deal with me, they have to do it straight on.
Great. So, this corruption. How long until it becomes overwhelming? What is your take on this situation, Kia?
Would Kia have? I know I kind of had mentioned in our, the little blurb I sent that she had done some investigation in the city. Would she have done that already? A little bit more within?
Yeah, that would have helped.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say that you did some investigation in the city. You could say that you want to see how well your investigation in the city went. What would be your method would you say of investigating in the city? Talking to people, looking for clues. What would be your
I
idea?
think it would be talking to people, especially that are involved in stuff like Fala is with like gathering herbs and plants from
Okay.
different areas. And I don't know where my note is on that, but Fala had said there were some areas outside of the city. Is it close to the shore that had some roots that were?
Yes, there was a cave
there
that
as
was
well.
mentioned.
Yeah. So I didn't know what my knowledge of the corruption in the city would be after that investigation.
Okay. So you would have talked with other herbalists, that sort of deal, but also talked with people. So you can make your choice of rolling either a nature check or persuasion check, just to check how much information you got.
Go with persuasion because my intelligence is still -1. Okay. 20?
A 20.
Damn.
Unnatural 20 is very nice. So, in that case, you can ask 3 questions about the corruption, and I will answer what you find. I will answer based on your environment. What makes sense?
I think first, since I'm talking to herbalists who are gathering, my first question would be for locations and severity of the corruption that they've noticed.
Okay. Well, you would come in with prior knowledge and descriptions of this, and so they would mention that it shows up most in deeply rooted plants or in low recesses or low areas, valleys, caves. So definitely indicating where it's coming from, definitely indicating that coming from underneath. So around the city, if you're looking for anything in a specific area, you just go to and think sewers, think wells, that sort of idea.
Okay. She would also ask about what they've noticed its effects are on the plants they're either gathering or the environment they're in.
Ooh, I like that. The plants that are being affected by this corruption, they continue growing, they continue maturing, but they seem to change. One of the herbalists ends up bringing you what used to be a rosemary plant, but you see that this rosemary plant, all of the small leaves have almost fused together into just large-scaled stalks with a bulb at the end, and the bulb and the plant will lean towards the nearest person.
That's not concerning.
Not at all. Let's see. So all her questions right now are aimed at herbalists, right? You said?
That is what you indicated, yes.
Okay. Severity, effects. I'm going to ask if they've tried to do anything to combat it.
Ooh,
Or if pulled any of the roots up, or experimented with the rot?
Most of the herbalists would say that when they notice this this change, because most of the herbalists you speak with, they don't know what it is. They just think it's an anomaly, some sort of strange mutation. Maybe there was ooze that got to the ground. They don't know. And so, unless you're trying to say, "Hey, there's a big rot corruption coming up and starting that around the city," would you be saying that, or would you just try to be gathering some clues or evidence? I don't know what you are willing to share. Let's put it that way.
I would approach it like as a subtler note, but I feel as if the more advanced herbalists would definitely have taken note more so of it, given their profession.
Absolutely.
And
With your 20, it would be the experts who are the ones who recognize that, oh, this is an indication of something a lot worse. So the more inexperienced herbalists, they just pulled it and tossed it. Like they don't really come with much thoughts or advice. But you end up speaking with this old herbalist, goes by the name of Gertrude, who she has a collection of these plants that she's isolated. And when you visit her, and you enter into her greenhouse, which she's got a separate area of the greenhouse, which she's painted over the windows with a dark, maybe black paint, so that it's very dim, which she says that the plants thrive in. And some of the experiments that she's done, she's still discovering, which she does allow you, she gives you free reign to come back and visit her, but she doesn't have a lot of information to go off of. But something that she has learned about is the plants, they're sickly, at least right now. As they grow, they are sickly, and she hasn't figured out why or what to do about it.
okay.
You said that these plants are thriving in dim light or darkness, or what?
They thrive in darkness.
Thrive in darkness, okay.
Mushroom.
Interesting. So that's going to be, I guess, then the knowledge that Kia comes to the table with, minus, or like in addition to the background knowledge that she got from the monastery, because she also noted at the monastery they tend to be drawn towards areas of also stillness and healing. I think it was mentioned as well. Or like stillness of the mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stillness of the mind. You got it right.
So she'll pass on to the crew that it seems to have made its way to totally overtake the monastery. People just suddenly vanished, which has been something that's been concerning her, that they have vanished with no trace. And then she also shares that they have infiltrated a lot of the deeper, darker places of the city, and may be affecting a lot of the herbs that the people are either consuming or using as well. She suspects there's some ulterior motive to the plants, or some goal that they have to reach after learning about the sickly element of them.
Mr. DM. Mr. DM.
Yes.
I know that he's not currently here at the moment, but having noticed that the mushrooms that he collected from the monastery seem to somehow stave off this rot, Grim would have put some time in, hopefully with Batok, to try and maybe experiment with the mushrooms a little more, cultivate those mushrooms a little more, and see if they could figure out what exactly those mushrooms offer that would prevent them from, or would prevent the corruption from spreading to them.
Ooh. So you said that you're not here. You should be here.
No, he's
No,
talking about
Batok is not here. I'm here.
Oh,
Batok
Storak is not
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that to make it canonical, I'm going to say that Batok left early. Said that he, before you guys were going to get into any serious detail, he was able to share a little bit of what he had gone to and said that he needed to go check on, like he had found something that he wanted to go investigate first and that he'd be back. So you can definitely hold on to the mushrooms, write down that note so that you can talk to him about that. But just to make it a little bit more interesting and give him something that he was interacting with while he's absent.
If he's absent, then I would talk to Volker and ask him if there's any sort of way he can identify the object or tell me what it has, or if there's any magical properties about it that he knows of, because it seems to have an effect on this pox on the land.
Alright, I'll cast Identify and Detect Magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. It does not give any magical aura. Now, Identify. Can you read me the specifics of the spell, Identify?
Yeah, I'll ping it real quick. Just 1 second. Are you fucking shitting me? I did put the description on that.
Oh, did it delete the description?
Weird.
That's
I'll read
unfortunate.
it. 1 second.
No worries.
Ritual spells. Spellbook. Where the fuck are you? You touch an object throughout the spell casting. If the object is magic item or some other magical object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has. If any, you learn where any ongoing spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn the spell's name. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn which ongoing spells, if any, are currently affecting it. I'm not certain if this spell is going to be able to help in this situation, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, not, because these are not innately magical. Well, yes, they live in a magical land, and everybody is innately magical in some manner. These ones are not. They're not. No, the spell does not help, unfortunately.
If I had to do non-magical ways, I could attempt to use it with herbalism or alchemy, or both, honestly.
Yeah. If you wanted to spend time to do that, you can.
Before he does that, Volker, would you mind identifying this barrel of willow that I found as well, while we're in the identifying thing?
Sure. Is it a magical thing?
Yes. I think. Pretty sure.
DM.
You're going to identify?
Yes.
Okay. You identify this barrel. And this barrel is infused with nature magic. Not a specific
The
magical...
casket or the liquid?
The casket. The casket is infused with natural magic. So think primal, where any brew that is specifically brewed within this casket will always restore a small amount of HP.
Shit, I need a decanter of endless alcohol.
I know that would... Maybe that would work. I have no idea. That'd be kind of cool, though, to brew a magical brew and then make it endless. I don't know that would work, though.
I would not allow that to work.
This DM fucking sucks.
Yes, I'm not going to give
If
you
I can't
an
break the
endless
game...
brew of 1d4 healing.
Hey, you specify that any brew made in that specific casket gives the liquid inside of it that property, and you can put a specific liquid inside of the tankard to endlessly replicate. Don't shoot the fucking lawyer here.
Well,
Oh, don't worry, it's no one shooting
well,
the lawyer.
I'm
It's God smiting the lawyer down. So,
God's smiting the lawyer down, yes.
So, quickly, Mr. DM, then, if I were to brew something in this that already had magical properties, it would additionally allow healing along with the magical properties of that?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Stacked healing. It has stacked magical abilities. Yeah.
right. So, this mold thing, it also goes after tranquil locations, right?
Yeah, areas where there's like this stillness of mind and just peace. So I suspect, well, my theory is that there might be some heavier concentrations of it under places of maybe worship or meditation in the city. I have yet to follow through with that, though.
I was just about to say that we might be able to use that to our advantage to have an idea as to how far this thing is spreading.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be a way to contain it to have a place that is disturbed by loud noises?
What was that spell we put on the sewers?
I don't have that spell. I will not be taking the spell.
Unfortunately, that was Esmond doing that. I don't know what that is.
Magic mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Nock doesn't know what that is.
I do
I'm
wonder
not
if
getting
we...
I am
put
not getting
light.
myself in trouble for that spell. The Espen died with that burden. Fuck. I should probably go look for the people he owed money. least we want them to take a cut in our estates. Actually, no. I'm going to. I'm making an executive decision. You tell me how much it would have cost to take Espen's deed out of the estate after I have to pay his debt.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you want me to, because if you investigate that, I'm gonna do some math real quick of how much is accrued.
Yes. Fucking
So here's
inflation on those loans.
This is the Lugless and Lads Debt Collection Office. Esmond had a 234 gold piece loan, with interest of 10% every 7 days.
I would say after the 2 weeks that I took from mental recovery, it would have been one of the first fucking things.
Okay, that's good to know.
You can wage my fucking
I'll account for
2
that.
weeks. You can garnish that like that.
I'll keep that in mind. Let's see, because this loan was taken even before I started keeping track of the calendar. So, I see.
Town, I expect fucking reparation in your campaign.
Yeah, that ain't happening, Flippy.
Okay, so we got up to the 27th of Marpanoff. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. I should have done this earlier, but
Yay, accounting.
okay, yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, no. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can do numbers.
Surprised. I can't.
Okay. The total loan would come out to 352 gold pieces.
Fucking guy.
And when you went to investigate, you would have found that they had already begun the process of when they could not reach Esben, they started to file through the courts, liquidating assets, including his portion of the Troll Skull estate.
Yeah, that ain't happening. How much?
352.
I'll pay with my fucking money. 352.
In that case, Flippy has majority stake in the Troll Skull manor. That's funny. That's funny.
That's okay. We can still overrule him if we go 3 to 2, right?
3 to 2. Yeah. When you figure out who defends him.
Probably next of kin, so his parents.
Yeah, probably. Okay. So, you got that paid off. Yeah. Here you go. As you guys are talking in the inn, I remember you mentioning getting a job board put up. Did you guys want to have that put up at the Troll Skull Manor?
Do we get a tax? A tax cut from the people who provide the job-seeking services?
That depends. Do you?
I mean,
It's your establishment.
I would imagine other places do it. I mean, it's job advertisement for them to acquire. Is people have to pay for a billboard.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, so the maintenance of that billboard, I mean, man, those prices go
Yes.
up after a while.
Okay. I'll figure that out a little bit later.
We are
But-
in a hotspot at the moment, so
You are. Yes, you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, might as well put up a billboard, right? For people to put jobs up. I don't see why it wouldn't hurt us any.
nope. Passive income is always nice.
Yeah, because, our place
Hasn't
hasn't
given
given
us
us
a
income.
But we still need to roll like 12 checks. Because it was every 10
12?
days.
It's every 10 days, yeah.
Every 10 days, yes.
And it's been like 4 months, so
It has.
I thought it was 3 months.
3 months,
either
yes.
or. Okay, so 9 checks.
So, 9 checks.
I can't wait
Yes.
for these all to be negative. We have to pay more.
I'm pulling up the rules just now so I can make sure that we are on the up and up again.
Or maybe the
Keep in
tavern
mind-
pays for itself. For
in
what
mind
has been
that-
owed.
I do not know the modifiers if it's gonna give anything, but I did put in the. I assume if it took us 3 months for us to learn brewery, arcana, a cantrip, thieves tools, and everything, it would have taken a similar time to those blockheads. So I bled in 3 months worth of training for those people to have. Cook tools, proficiency, and whatever it would be to a persuasion. Would it be persuasion, or what would it be for waiters?
For waiters, that's a good question. It would be a charisma check for sure, but
I mean, you're also talking about hirelings. Which just means it's going to be more money that's constantly being drained from the place.
Well, hirelings, the rattlings are paid by whatever we roll in our.
Yeah, but do you think that it's going to suddenly make it better if we have, like, waiters for a bar?
What the fuck do you think we have? We have 1 chef Remy and 3
Yeah.
waiters.
So why do we need more?
I'm training them. I'm not.
Oh, you're
getting
training them
more.
to be. Oh, okay. You
I'm
still have the same
training them
people. Gotcha.
Yes.
I thought you were hiring more. I'm like, I was very confused.
No.
no, he's
From
actually he's some money
From
into it.
personal experience, the dimensions of what the place that we have and the number of tables with 2 people with 2 waiters would have been more than enough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, probably.
All right, so running a business. You own a business. Character rolls a percentile die and adds the number of days spent on this down. Actually, so, running a business table. If the character is required to pay a cost as a result of rolling this table, fails to do so, the business begins to fail. For each unpaid debt incurred in this manner, the character takes a -10 penalty to subsequent rolls made on this table. So, going forward, you guys, there are going to be 9 rolls. Now, I think it was I need to get the Waterdeep book because that one adds an element to running your business. Because I couldn't find it in the DM's guide. And so that made me realize that, yes, you guys are running the business right here. Pulling it up right now. Troll Skull Alley. Let's see. There we go. It's at the end of here. Open for business. Yes, there it is. So, every time you roll, you as a party, you can spend coin promoting your business during that 10-day. So you add 1 to the roll for each 1 gold piece that you spend. So here's what the roll is going to be. Roll the D100. On a 1 to 20, you must pay 1.5 times the business maintenance costs for each of the days. For 21 to 30, you must pay the business's full maintenance costs for each of the days. 31 to 40, you must pay half the business's maintenance costs for each of the days. Profits cover the other half. 41 to 60, business covers its own maintenance costs for each of the days. 61 to 80, you earn a profit of 1d6 times 5. 81 to 90, you earn a profit of 2d8 times 5. And 91 or higher, you earn a profit of 3d10 times 5.
This is a fucking nightmare,
Now,
dude.
I mean, if you
Now-
put in 10 gold, that's 10% or an increase of 10 regardless, right? So
yes. And what I'm ruling is, Volker, the money you spent training the ratlings counts towards this. So for those 10 days, and for the ratlings, you hired it. I need to get to you about that number. You hired the professionals to train them, which would be 4 gold pieces for every day that you trained them. Because it was 2 for the
That's
tutor,
40.
2 for the. So that would be adding. I think
40
that'd be
to
adding.
either roll.
Are we going to add the influx of people from being the new name in town? Some
Are
modifiers
you
to
adding?
it?
Does that modify it? I'll say that.
I remember that you were mentioning like we had a slow week because of the fireball incident, so we took a penalty.
Yes, you're right. So I'll give you another plus 10 for the first 2 weeks.
So we
Okay.
can't get it below a 50. Or 51.
All right.
We can't get below 51. So we're going to at least break even, if nothing else, for the first 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yippee.
So you guys want to take turns rolling the D100?
Sure. Who wants to go
Okay.
first?
Nose goes.
No, sure, yeah, that works.
You automatically lose. You have a beak.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. Well, that's 100 then.
Uh-huh. So, Town, go ahead and roll me 3d10. You guys make 90 gold pieces that first week in profit.
Well, on our way to paying off Desmond's debt.
Very
How
well
much?
on the way. You add 90 gold pieces for the first 10 days. All right. Volker, how about you roll the next D100?
All right, so calculator. 9 gold pieces for the first fucking 10 days.
90.
Oh, 90, sorry. 100.
Another 100. Roll 3d10. Very nice. 95 gold pieces. Grim, can you roll the next D100 for me? This is now only adding 40.
Yeah, hang on. I need to find where I put my Chrome window. I am Why did that not work?
Slash R 1d100 plus 40.
If you don't want to put the +4, you don't have to do that.
That's not it.
Okay, so 14, so 54.
54, I think, just breaks even.
54 breaks
I don't know
even,
what you.
yes.
I don't know what you wrote. What?
It says a
One
D100.
D100 minus 4.
It's +4.
+4.
Flipping.
It's plus 4.
All right. Yeah, let's roll a D100 for the 4th week.
Oh, breaks even.
That's 64. At 60, roll a 1d6.
Ugh.
That's 15 gold pieces. Back to you, Nock.
200. Well, it's
84.
I got 84.
So
That's right.
it's 2d8. So roll 2d8.
8. 7. So 7 times 5, we're looking at 35?
35, you're right.
35, yeah.
$99.
99. Roll 3d10.
12.
So that's 60. All right, Grim. Roll better than a 14.
Look, I'm
Except
trying.
not
here.
1.
Is there a bonus?
Plus
14.
40.
The last one.
So
40.
61.
61.
61.
61. Roll a 1d6, Grim. You just got over the
The cutting even
The-
threshold.
Yep.
I guess I also gave the chef. I gave him cookbooks and three magical spice pouches, but pins and needles. We already have a plus 14.
Why is it not
Mhm.
rolling again? What the heck?
It's /R.
Yeah, /R.
Oof.
5 gold pieces. Yes,
That at least breaks 3, or we're in the 300s now.
that's right. Kia, you're up.
Yeah,
58.
you guys are not rolling anymore.
I should just switch to physical dice again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
58.
And then what is that,
Yep.
extra dice, or is there no extra dice?
There's no issue. You broke even. All right,
Okay.
Nock, finish us off.
All right, I'm adding the 40 here.
Oh, roll 3d10. All right, 95 again.
395 gold pieces.
395. Nice. You have
Gee.
more than made up for the cost of Espen's. Right.
There you go.
It makes money.
Yeah, when we're just spending 40 gold on it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Well, it pays for the expenses of them learning their proficiencies and then the spy pouches and cookbooks. Woo!
Yep.
Hopefully, after all that time, we get a reputation that they're actually pretty good.
and
don't have to
no,
spend-
you are
40 gold
very
anymore.
much right. There is reputation getting out and about that the culinary expertise that is represented in the Troll Skull Manor is you're starting to get folks who come in and bring their significant other out on a date. You know, that sort of just quality of food now. Because these ratlings, they're working 7 days a week, man. They're putting they're putting in the work. Apparently, they don't have a life outside of this. But
Okay, so what they have like a 60-hour week, work day.
It's a good thing that we don't charge overtime, right?
This is fucking slave labor. It feels just like home, honestly.
There you go. There you go. Okay. So, as you guys are chatting around the table, we're going to get into back away from all the logistics. We're going to get back into
You have no idea.
my I had a alarm go off that judged me. Okay. As you guys are sitting around, you've set up this reputation. You've been chatting for a little while when an elegantly dressed black woman walks up to you. She's got full-on magi robes. She's got jewelry all up her arms and elaborate chain loops attached to her earrings, attached to her necklace, and then looped back to a nose ring or something. Stands out in a crowd, absolutely. But she approaches your guys' tables and says, good morning. Are you the owners of this establishment?
Yes, that would be the case.
Oh,
how was
splendid.
your dining experience today?
I unfortunately was not able to enjoy any of the cuisine here. I just arrived. I had spent the night at another establishment in town and was seeking for skilled adventurers and I had an individual point me in this direction, saying that the owners of this establishment had just recently proven their mettle against the dangers of this city and around. Forgive me for my improper manners. You may call me Obaya.
Obama.
Obaya Uday.
Pleasure to meet you. I am Volker.
It is such a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Volker, you will notice that she has on her an amulet very clearly with the symbol of the deity Joaquin, the god of trade.
What seems to be your problem that requires our services?
I do not have a specific problem necessarily. No, I come representing my patron, the wizard Wakanga Otomo, and
Fuck my life.
I'll post these names in just a little bit.
Yeah, please do.
Yes. And we come out of Port Nyanzaru. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, we heard tale of the great underground fortress that resides beneath Waterdeep. We also heard tale that it is largely unexplored and, well, it is filled with wonders. My patron is particularly interested in artifacts and items that have been enchanted or imbued with magic. So much so that he is willing to offer a significant payout for any magical items that I am able to bring back from Waterdeep. And I will offer this payment on his behalf.
Yeah, sure. Let me make a check real quick.
Absolutely. What are you checking?
History check. Where the
History
fuck
check.
is that thing?
What are you trying to learn?
Don't worry about it.
As the DM, I am worried about it.
The name of Wakanga Otamu.
I see you are trying to discover if you've heard of this fellow, because that's the case.
I mean, it is meta knowledge. I know that he's a merchant, so let's
Yes.
see if a failed merchant would have known about this guy.
For sure. Let me
I
know what you
hate
get.
it here.
It is very funny that me and Flippy are actually playing through Tomb of Annihilation. No,
I see.
wrong one. Yeah, no, Tomb of Annihilation right now, so that's the reason why he's saying this.
A 22.
That's funny. That's funny too. Well, you said a 22?
Yes.
You would have heard of him. Yes.
I would like to cast Borrow Knowledge to learn the language of Choltian, so I know the Choltian accent when I begin continue talking to her.
Of course.
Ah,
I came to.
Wakanga Otamu.
Oh,
I recognize the name.
do you now? Are you a traveled man?
No, but before my times of adventuring, I partook some time in the tradings.
I see. Well, you should know then that the man that I am represented is reliable in his promises.
And of quite capital and magical, what's this word?
Yes, quite savvy.
My headset is team up. Yes, I recognize that it's a man of quite the enterprise. Plenty of money. This of the magical nature.
Well, he is, yes, very wealthy man. And it is, hopefully you recognize the opportunity that I am presenting before you.
Does he have any artifact in mind for him to send an agent?
He is not looking for any particular artifact. He is, well, he's specifically looking for what magics might be found within this undermountain. He is also willing to purchase any spell tomes that you might find within the depths to see what magics that they had revealed. Perhaps there's uses of the arcane language that he could learn from.
how would we be able to um, provide this to him? Any special what's this word? Delivery method that he prefers?
You would bring them directly to me. I intend to reside in this city until I have collected enough magical items that I know my patron will be satisfied, and then I shall return.
And what are his rates?
For low magic items that might be commonly found, I'm willing to offer 10 platinum pieces. For more uncommon items, I'm willing to offer 50 platinum pieces. If you find any that are truly rare, then that will raise the price to 500 platinum pieces. And if you begin to uncover extremely rare items, there's 5,000 platinum pieces.
Duly noted. Where for how long will you be residing in Waterdeep?
I will be residing here for as long as needed. I have been tasked with this mission, so to say.
Hmm.
And if you're not willing, I will find another. But I figured that I would seek out accomplished and renowned adventurers.
I do not know your sources, but it might be upon our interest to traverse these lands for reasons or another. So obviously, it will be quite beneficiary for the both of us should we find what's this word? Uh, treasures that would satisfy your master. I guess would it be master or like employer? Employer would be the word.
Employer, patron, that sort of deal. Well,
While I'm not currently capable of acquiring magics of this kind, would in the future I be able to personally deliver the treasures that we find through means of teleportation? Would he be willing to partake in the material components that would I require to utilize that spell? AKA Galdor Speedy Courier.
if the item is of high enough importance, potentially, but I would not count on it as of right now.
Well, food for thought that you could deliver to Wakanda as our times of preparation comes. I am not certain when I will be able to wield such powers myself. A heads up would be probably the best thing for him.
Of course. Nobody
This
likes to be
spell is
surprised.
so OP. You summon a small air elemental to a spot within range. The range is 10 feet of myself. It carries an open empty chest whose interior dimensions are 3 feet on each side. While the spell lasts, you can deposit as many items inside the chest as it will fit. You can then name a living creature you have met and seen at least once before. Fuck. Any creature.
Well, There goes that plan.
Hit the semantics of this game.
Magic.
Or
Sneak.
any creature for which you possess a body part, lock of hair, or clipping of a nail, or similar position of a creature's body.
Well, do
That
you
can be
have that?
arranged. No, but that can be arranged.
How? Like, how are you going to get any one of those things from this guy?
He's going to fund a journey for Nox so that he can go on a stealth mission and collect a single fingernail.
Well,
The whole nail, or just part of it? Like, what do we want me from me?
out of character, I would imagine if this person is as knowledgeable and sorry to require these things for it to be delivered. If I were him, I would be providing some fingernails.
Why? That just makes it easier for people to potentially be able to scry on him.
You are thinking small.
No, I am not thinking small. You are just trying to game the system as much as you possibly can.
I wanted to provide a better service than what they would have been receiving. I imagine providing a chest from Waterdeep to Chult would be more than 25 gold pieces in parcels.
She said she was going to deliver it herself. What do you mean in parcels? Like, she is the parcel.
I imagine she's being paid for.
Well, let's get back to the story. She'll look at you, Volker, but then look at the rest of the party. Would you consider this proposition?
I mean, probably go down there anyway, so I don't see why not.
Excellent. Well, I will find an inn close by, and I will make a point to visit your establishment at least once a week. And if you do find any items in your adventures, I will gladly provide compensation.
All right. Sounds good.
And she will nod her head and leave.
I am not a fan of this dialect.
The gauntlet specified that if it's acceptable to take quests to go into the Undermountain, but that delivering items to people who are not sanctioned by the gauntlet is not acceptable.
I am not running by your organization.
I mean, quite frankly, I don't know anything about your organization either, so I'm not saying that I will, but I'm not saying that I won't.
I'm a wizard first, entrepreneur second. I value knowledge over money, but money is power in this city.
I mean, quite frankly, I just don't have any use for most of this anyway, so I don't really get it. I just want to get my people out of there if I can. That's all I really give a damn about. So, what happens to the items, I don't care.
I think we need to be more careful about the items than that. It's my understanding that the Undermountain contains potentially powerful items, and the last thing we want is those items falling in the hands of, say, the Xanathar Guild themselves. I think we need to be more careful about where some of these artifacts may end up, because the last thing we want to do is have to deal with tracking them down again or combating people who have them at a later time.
Well, I would imagine if we do happen to find any artifact worth keeping, we do have a bag of holding that we can utilize to hoard them until we either utilize it ourselves or dispose of it in a way or another. Would the disposal of them provide us with capital? I would not see the problem of it. Chult is a very far away nation from here.
Well, I'm glad for that. I had no idea where that was located. So, if it's not here, then it can't be affecting anyone else, I guess, at that point, right? At least around here.
I am not certain how big is the reach of them, but for it to reach that far away, it would be impressive. This is so... I hate the sword cost. I hate Pharaon.
You don't need to worry about this place.
Yeah, what's the problem with any of the politics? Who cares? We don't live there. Maybe some alternate version of ourselves may live there, but we don't live there.
Ooh. Hey, ooh! This brings me genuine pain.
Anyway, what are we doing? What's the plan from here?
Lore.
Yes.
I require information for a adamantine reinforcement.
Oh, God.
Okay. What are you reinforcing with adamantine?
A Grim's plate armor.
Okay. Well.
Also, can we get the names of those people in the chat so I can make sure I get the spelling correct?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. So, her name was Abaya.
Buyer.
She's
The
Abaya,
party was
the buyer.
visited by Obama. I mean,
Michael. Let's see. Obaya, and then she was working for
The man, the legend.
Wakanga Otamu. And the God of Trade, Joaquin. Yeah, there's the names. As long as that works for you.
wait, where are the names?
In the
Chat.
Roll20 chat.
Oh, in the Roll20 chat. I'm scrolling through Discord trying to find them.
Yeah, no, it's in the Roll20.
Joaquin, is that the person's name? Or
No, that's the god
Joaquin
of
is the god
merchandise.
of merchandise.
The mercantile.
Yeah.
Did we break up the money that we got kind of like at the end of our last chapter, kind of? Did we ever divide that up?
It would be technically, if we split it 5 ways, 2k each.
It was what each?
2,000 each.
2,000 each, okay.
It's
Cool.
technically in
2,000
the
gold?
party.
Yeah.
It's technically in the party finances. That's why I was asking if you were interested in a plate armor.
Yeah, I was. I just hadn't recorded how much money I had gotten from that, so I was sitting on a grand total of 36 copper pieces. 15 silver pieces and 36 copper pieces. So
So-
I wasn't sure if I could afford it.
Right, so we should probably have somewhere where we know how much the party has as far as gold
It's
is
in the
concerned.
party coin purse. I do not know how many people have access to that channel. Well, as it is only me and the DM. No wonder I was screaming at clouds.
You were trying to ask people what they wanted to buy?
I thought that was a visible place for people.
No, I
Yeah.
had no idea that even existed.
You can see. I see
Storak
Storak made it.
Storak made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, if I could acquire plate mail for Flippy to do whatever with realistically.
That's why I'm trying to see the adamantine reinforcement price tag to finance it into your. You can bleed the 1,800
Yeah,
from the baseline plate mail.
Wait, it costs 1,800 for plate mail?
1,800, yeah. It's one of
it's
the most expensive price tagged items in the game.
Yeah, it's
Holy
crazy.
Crap. Well, yeah. I guess I'll cop up for plate mail.
So, the adamantine reinforcement is 500 gold pieces for armor.
Oh my god, it's the maximum! I'm willing to finance half of the enchantment.
I don't have enough money to finance the enchantment.
You can put the
and
200
the money.
if you wish to put it in. Ooh!
So you're saying I spend all of my gold
For 18 AC and immunity to crits. A good bargain, in my opinion. It is the maximum an uncommon item cost.
Knock will
But-
help with the payment. How about that?
I don't
I'll
want
give you
to
some of
part
my
with.
share.
That would be nice. I don't want to part with all my gold because I would like to do some brewing.
Well, it's a party share, right? So it's just kind of up to what they want to utilize it for. So I'm willing to utilize some of my share to help you pay for all your stuff, so you don't have to worry about it.
250, 250?
Sure.
Right, and then I will throw
I'll
in
help
the.
pay as well.
Oh my goodness! Everyone just getting in
175, 175, 175, I think it is. I'm not good with numbers.
300. No, that would be
here. It doesn't divide
225.
nicely.
It doesn't divide nicely at all. No.
Can we get a fourth? Anyone? For an
Well,
even 125 per.
I mean, you can.
you can
please,
ask Storak when he gets a
1,800.
chance.
So I'll use. I guess I'll use most of my share to buy. To buy plate mail. And then is it okay if I add 200 gold to my personal?
Well, with that, the party coin purse, the like in game, because you guys got such a big payout, Volker basically held on to the coin purse, and just because he's like in game the most financially literate person of the whole group, he basically would dole this out. And so, considering we have a party coin purse, unless you are making personal missions
coin.
or personal coin, this reward money is going to stick in the group coin purse. Just
Oh,
that
now
was
I
the
can
reason
now I
last
can
week.
see the party coin purse. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Knock it out to get me plate mail, I guess. Isn't it
Cool.
2,500? No, 2,300. Okay.
Yeah, Xanathar's Guild getting adamantine added is 500 gold pieces extra.
Is that adamantine plate armor?
That is adamantine plate armor. That is some of the top tier stuff that you could find.
Yeah, immunity crits is really useful.
Yeah. Keep that in mind, because I'm not going to keep track of that. Probably.
Can I? Is it okay if can I sell my chainmail?
Sure.
Chainmail is 75 gold pieces, I think. Paladin certain equipment, so we sell it for half. It would be 33.
Can
No,
I?
37, 38.
Can I try and persuade the buyer to
Buy more.
pay me more for it?
It
Roll
has
a
your
persuasion
sweat.
check.
It has the mystical sweat of a
Oh.
thunder
19,
giant.
Which
What do you
means
get?
it's a 25.
25. Okay, they agree to pay 75% of what it's worth.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
We can just add that to the big pot.
So 75% of
75.
75% of 75?
Yeah, it's not going to be very nice.
56
56.25. So 56 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
Yep.
Should we just keep gold in the thing, and then like the silver and copper can just go to Grim, so that way we don't have to worry about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much copper?
2 silver, 5
2 silver, 5
copper.
copper. Perfect.
685.
I will probably buy a short sword, so you can subtract 10.
Gamer. Typo.
While all this is going on, can I take 15 gold from the Can I take 15 gold from the purse and also try and find
Brewery stocks, right?
fireflies?
Fireflies.
Yeah, Grim waits in the middle of the night and begins snatching fireflies.
All right.
What are we playing,
Which
Skyrim?
Only if he starts eating them
So-
immediately, so we can know what their alchemy can provide.
yes. So Grim, you are specifically. Does the cost of the materials take 15 gold pieces?
I'm not sure. In the summary that you had sent me, it just says it gives me a cost. I didn't know if that meant that that's me buying the materials, or if that is like the cost of things such as like the barley and like the other components of that.
So yes, it is all of the cost of all the materials, and the rarer the material, the more it will cost. So
Okay.
fireflies are included in the cost.
Okay. So 15
Fireflies
gold
are not
pieces,
rare.
and I would really, I would
Yeah.
like to
Probably
attempt
go
to brew a luminous lager.
Okay.
You
So
can probably find like a PetSmart and get some
so you, sir, have to use
fireflies.
roll a check with your brewer's kit.
My brewer's kit, which is
What skill is he using?
it's wisdom.
My fucking cats stumble over the trash can. I'm going to kick them into the moon.
So it's a +4, I think, because it's my proficiency. Wait, no, +3.
Wisdom
my proficiency
modifier
modifier.
+3.
So it's a total of +4 because my wisdom is +1.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's an 18, or +4. That's a 19.
19. Well, what DC did I send you?
13. Well, I think I have two DC checks.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling it up now. You are brewing your luminous lager, DC 13.
Yes, and there's 2
Yep.
checks.
So you have during a short or long rest. Let's consider that this is your short rest. Where you have boiled the mash properly. So now you let it. Are you brewing it in your healing pot? In your healing
Yeah,
one?
yeah, I'll use that. Does that have
Your
any
Williver.
benefit to the DC beyond, or does it just add the extra benefit?
If you succeed on the second check, it adds the extra benefit.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yep. So it will take 3 days.
What is this wrong?
I don't understand how brewing actually genuinely works. So
It
if
generally
any of you,
takes more than 3 days, but
yeah,
I'm
Look,
sure it would, but
I
still.
just what you don't want me to do is get into making hard alcohols and have Grim trying to make 12-year scotches.
yes.
do
So
you have a license for hard alcohol, though?
I don't
well,
think I do.
in this world, you don't need a license for alcohol
What?
to
Dude, that's what
sell
America
alcohol.
should be.
Oh god.
Well, you don't need a license, but the guild will get on you. So you got to be careful. Because technically, yes, you need to ask in order to sell brews. You have to get in touch with the Brewers Guild.
I fucking hate getting taxes on earning income, taxes on spending income.
Me too.
Don't even have free apothecarian care.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do to get to prepare? Any other supplies you want to purchase?
I do have some uncommon items, but I don't want them to cost me an arm and a leg.
Okay.
Oh, one question for you, Flippy. Are you willing to cast magic armor on Knock?
Considering that I can reload a first level spell by casting any divine magic, yes.
Okay,
You
then
might as well run naked for a plus
yeah,
two
exactly.
spell.
Yeah, I might as well go with a full +3 rather than a +2.
Yes, sir.
Oh, one more question. Do we still have Esben's stuff? Like, and would
Yes.
Knock be able to just grab them? Okay.
It would probably take you like some tailoring to refit it to a small person, but
Not all the things there that I really care about, but having his mirror would be useful.
I have his viola, and his bottomless ale mug.
Okay.
we already have the bottom ale mug.
Yeah, you already have been having that for a while, but that's fine. Let's see, what else can I say? So we still have the
speaking of
Harper's
that-
coin and all that?
I think someone grabbed that. Let me see if I grabbed. Let me look back at my notes. I have Harper's coin and blackjack. I just never got around to adding them to my inventory.
Okay. So yeah, those are like the two major things. Unless people wanted to have the Jade of Dusk worth 20 GP.
I have that too.
I guess we could sell that because there's not going to be any use for that for anyone at this point.
Yeah, we'll sell that as well. Is that worth 20 GP, or do I need to try and talk somebody up from giving it to me for like 10?
Your choice.
The bullseye lantern too.
I'll try and convince someone to give me more than 10 gold for it.
Roll persuasion check.
14.
14. You're not able to convince anybody to pay you more than 10.
Okay, we'll pay 10 then.
The use of a bell would be here. I mean, other than just doing this stuff, I don't have any plans, so...
I'd love to get you guys into the Undermountain. How does that sound?
I would love to get in the Undermountain.
So we can consider what you guys are doing right now as a just prepping for a journey
I
into the Undermountain.
really need a grimoire.
There are lots of wonderful secrets down in the Undermountain.
I'm sure you can find a grimoire down there.
Sure.
Probably grimoires too.
I'm calling dibs.
But what about my magic casting?
I'm going to cast a no. Yeah, I need to cast a firewall before you hit level 7.
Water skin.
Flippy canonically kills everyone with fire before they become too powerful.
Well, it's gonna be hard because we have a ring of fire resistance.
It's true, I do. I also have holy water to combat your fire. So.
Oh, he had a greater healing potion. Did people grab that? I'm sure someone did.
Oh my god, your
I-
fucking guy died with that in hand?
I did, but I. Hang on, what is this?
You have lay on hands. I don't think you need it.
I used it.
Oh, you used it. Okay.
I used it. Yeah.
Okay. I think we're good. I've got everything that I wanted to grab from Esben.
Awesome. Okay. Any other hopes and dreams? I mean, like, you guys tell me what you want to do, because I believe
would
I've
be
laid out the
interested
video game
in-
quest for you.
I would be interested in partaking back to our place of origins and utilize that source to delve deeper into the Mage dungeon.
Going to the
Yawning
tavern.
portal.
The Yawning
Yes.
Portal.
Yeah,
All right. Everybody else is good with that?
I'm good with that.
Do we know how long this mission will take? Because I'll need to do another brewing check at some point. Or does that willow cask come with me?
The willow
have
cask,
about
I'll
one
say,
minute.
is portable.
Okay, well I'm gonna bring the. I guess I'll bring the willow cask with me if that's feasible.
I mean, I highly doubt we're gonna like stay down there for like days upon weeks, but I guess it's possible we might.
I think I have 3 days.
Yes.
Yes.
3 days.
Question: Are there how much for the cancer of endless water?
Can't get it in the other game, Flippy, huh? You have to get it in this one?
I do not want to end up getting lost in the sewers and having to scrunch for resources.
The Cantor of Endless Water is an uncommon magic item.
I guess the big question is,
Oh,
can
no.
we find one right now?
Yeah. I know that this seems a bit useful, like with your skills. You could make a general an investigation check to find the decanter to see who sells one.
Also, is there a Lembas in this world?
No. There's Goodberry.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Almost as good and a whole lot cheaper.
We don't have a druid, so
I forget, does
easy,
Ranger
easy.
get the ability to do that? I don't remember.
I don't think they do, but I could be wrong. What do you say? What check it is? Sorry.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Can I supply chains this?
Sure.
I do have my
Just-
what's this word? I do have my organization that sells uncommon items to me, so
you
I'll
do.
be asking there first.
That works.
26.
That's 26. Okay. Yes, you were able to discover a spot that does sell the magic items. And so I'm looking for exactly where selling buying magic item. Xenothal's Guild.
We're buying from Xanathar's Guild?
Not the guild.
No, I know what you mean. Guide.
Guide. Yes, thank you. I was very focused. There we go. All right. Uncommon. All right, Flippy, roll a 1d6.
My life.
I'd like to remind you, you can use. I'd allow you to use lucky on this 1d6.
Do you have your portents for this?
Hey, Flippy, you can use lucky.
No, I'm good. I'm good with a one.
All right, you find it from a reputable seller. He's a higher end individual who sells it to you for 100 gold pieces, but asks that you bring him back something interesting and magical from the Undermountain.
Am I bound by a contract?
No, you're not bound by contract. He just says, "Oh, I'll sell it to you as a discount, but if you find something interesting, bring it over here and just drop it off."
I will keep that in mind, good sir. Thank you for the trail.
I can't wait for Volker to grab a rock from the underground and just throw it at him, and then be like, "This is your item."
I'm gonna cast Nistul's magic aura and have to think that it's a magic item, but it's just a fucking pebble. I found the one-way standing stone, sir. Just for you.
Where does it go? I don't know, but hey, it's magical.
Oh no. Okay. So you got a decanter.
Oh god, I just thought of something. You could totally mess with that woman and just give her like a bunch of bullshit.
I will not be fucking with one of the strongest Waterdeep, Chilton merchant lords.
Probably a good idea. That would be totally something that I would do just to see what the fuck would happen, though.
Yeah, well, I'm not playing a kobold that has 3 levels of exhaustion, so 2, 4, or 5. Anyhow, portents. Good array.
12 and a 2. Good range. Very good range. Okay. You guys ready to go into the Undermountain now?
Yes, sir. I'm going to pretend that Batak is here should we require good berries.
Sure. I can keep coming up with excuses all day, though, if you really want.
So, yeah.
I've got 9 days of rations from Esben.
This bird has nothing for his name. Volker gave him the clothes that he's wearing, and he took everything from a banished corpse.
Yeah. Exactly. He worked from nothing. Now look at him. 2,000 gold to his name, and yet he still doesn't get to buy anything except for his short sword.
Okay. So, you 4 return to the old haunting grounds. You return to the yawning portal where this all began. The 2-3-story inn is just as boisterous as ever. You see the same old bartender with his great sword set above the bar, indicating his old profession as an adventurer himself. How he made this place was from riches that he uncovered, being the first adventurer to make it out of the Undermountain alive. And you all descend. You get to the well. A rope has been retied. You can still see evidence of the troll fight from gouges around the floor that only those who were present, you guys including, know that was caused by the raging troll.
I'm more worried about the burn marks.
You're more worried about what?
The burn marks that we all fucking missed.
You should be
Those-
more worried about the skid marks in your pants.
So, this is what you see. Who's going to descend first?
Knock will.
I would like to be in the middle.
Okay. So, Nock, you grab on to this rope. And this is new to you because if you had been down here, which you're uncertain, where specifically you might have been, you definitely didn't come through this area. And so you begin to descend. The entry well is a large 40-foot square room reaching all the way to the yawning portal. As you descend this rope, you will notice on all of the walls are shields, dented, rusty, but adorned with lots of graffiti. Definitely a lot of thieves' cant that is just used to say that your mom smells like an ogre, or your father smells like elderberries, or anything of the like. But once you arrive at the bottom, a thin layer of sand greets you as, one by one, the whole group of you find yourself back in the Undermountain. We still have a half hour to go, so let's go ahead and get to dungeon delving.
Hell yeah.
So, at the moment, Volker, previously you've established that you use the light cantrip, I believe.
Nope, we have Grim and I have a third level endless fire for the name of the thingy.
That's right. Thank you. Which
A hooded lantern.
A hooded lantern with yes. So Grim, you are
Continual
the one who
flame, that's the
glows.
word.
Continual flame. So Grim is the one who's glowing.
Volker, we both have that.
Okay.
I just got a
I do
normal
not
one.
remember. Yeah, you fucking blind fuck. You don't get anything.
No,
Okay.
I've got a bullseye lantern from Esben.
So
Duh, you
you
fucking
know,
grave rower.
Yeah, well,
let's do this. Changing this, and then we'll get going. Boom. Okay. So you find yourself in this dank, dark Undermountain. The walls are solid. The shields glint in the light of this endless flame. How do you guys proceed?
One step at a time.
All right. So who leads? Knock still?
I would like to go. I would like to. I would like to go second actually, because I want to look for traps. It's been like 5 months since we've been here last time, so who knows?
Okay.
Who decided
Everyone
to?
knows the dungeon resets at midnight.
I mean, Knock can also
Only-
kind of like go searching for traps as well, since
Yeah, of course.
there's no reason not to have two eyes.
You can
Two
give me a
pairs of
help
eyes.
action.
We'll give you a perception check.
Perception check.
Investigation check, perception check.
Yes. It's more like it.
Yes.
So, are we both doing this, or is someone doing an advantage?
Up to you.
Your choice.
Either one works for me. Like, I got a +10 to mine. I don't know about you.
To investigation?
Investigation, yeah.
11.
Well, why don't we just do it separate then?
Yeah.
Gamer mode.
No. Let's go. Ooh. You both notice some. You don't notice traps, but you do notice some red marking behind some of the shields on the wall.
Limes.
What?
There are red slimes behind those shields. I see.
Red marks.
Red marks, okay. There, I guess I'll just try to take a look and see what the red marks might be underneath the shield.
Go
And
climb
red
behind
marks,
the shield.
they seem like there's some sort of a writing, but you cannot tell without removing the shields.
Okay, is the shield trapped?
No.
Okay, I'll just start removing shields.
The shield, as you take them apart, fall apart from how brittle they are. But it does not take long to reveal a message written in Elvish, but is written in blood.
What does it say?
It says, "Beyond the Pillar Forest, the Mad Mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates."
Casting spells behind magic gates.
Yeah.
So it's a fortress then? No,
I
whatever.
mean, I don't know. We never delved that deep.
Well, I guess better now than never. Guess Nock will just kind of start moving forward.
Okay.
If no
You
one else
may take
starts
it.
moving.
You may take control of your token.
Okay. And I will turn on my bullseye lantern so I can actually see in the dark.
Okay. Bullseye lantern. Let's go.
Let's take a look. Bullseye lantern give. 5e.
Does that work? How does that work? I'm going to
You
move
have
you
a-
around just a second.
You have a
Well,
30-30 bright light towards where you pointed at it, rather than a. No, it's a 60-60.
It's a 60-120.
60,
Well, yeah, 60
120.
bright light, 60 dim light further
That's
ahead.
wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Only
Well-
on the direction that you pointed at it.
So,
Right.
Rather than a
Espen,
30-30.
Nock. Your token, you're going to have to rotate it,
Rotate it, yeah.
which you can rotate it with the little ball in the corner.
But
but it is no
that's what
directional.
those are. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I go like this, I'm pointing out, and then going like this, I'm pointing that way. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm following them along the hallway.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Small ahead.
I'm assuming that I'm looking for traps during this entire walk
Absolutely.
path.
Your
So.
legs
Absolutely.
explode. I'm sorry. The DC was
So-
30.
You, as you enter this room, this is an interesting room to you. At the far end, you can see that there's stairs that descend into a room that is lined with pillars. But in this specific hall that you're in, every 10 feet, there's a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, 3-inch deep door-shaped recess containing a bas-relief carving of a demon. Each relief depicts a different kind of demon.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. The dimensions that you gave us, I already forgot them.
That's fine. There's a bunch of demon carvings all along this hallway.
It's like a doorway almost.
That, like, each of the reliefs, they're shaped like a doorway, but inside of this
The
doorway
reliefs
is
are
just
doorway, okay.
yes. But knock. Partway through the hallway, you see a skeleton with a gleaming beak.
I will call for Grimm's attention. What do your senses tell you about this pile of bones?
I'm assuming you're asking it to Grim.
I'm
Yeah, he
asking
asked that too.
him, yes. And for the matter, I guess the demon thing is.
What was the question about the demon things?
He's also asking if you can get any sense of anything from the demon reliefs.
Like detect magic or...
Divine sense.
Oh, divine sense. Well, does Grim use his divine sense?
Grim is dead, I guess.
Yeah.
I wish Grim was real.
Can I tell what kind of bones they are?
Right now, Nock is the one who noticed the bones. You're behind.
Doc is more kind of like pointing towards the relief right now, anyway. Right? Hey, what's going on here, or?
What's in the relief?
So
What's
there
shown?
are a bunch of the relief that's shown.
Yeah, the relief that Nock is pointing towards.
Which one are you pointing towards, Nock?
I'm just pointing one that's like right in front of me right now. They're like 10 feet in.
It is a well. Go ahead and whoever wants to roll a religion check. Whoever's
Is
trying
that
to figure it out,
determined-
that is.
That would be me. For being a paladin, my religion is quite poor.
It's really hard to have high intelligence as a paladin. Paladins are the second, third maddest character in
10.
the game.
That's a 10? Okay. You know that what is seen here, the specific name escapes you. You know it starts with a B, but and you're pretty sure that it was maybe like an ape demon. You're not sure.
Can I roll religion?
Yeah, for sure.
$27.
27. This is a Barogura.
See.
I have no idea what's shown there. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of worried what happens if we go past these things, but there's also some bones up ahead of us.
What do your senses tell us about this room, Grim? God.
He's asking you to
Hang
use
on.
divine sense.
Hang on, it's a thing here that I can do. I just need to remember how to do it. Does that take a channel divinity?
In 2024, it does. But it lasts for 10 minutes.
How many channel
And you
divinity should I have? Is it still only 2? I think it's still only 2.
But you get them back on a short rest.
Okay, I'm going to use a channel divinity and cast divine sense.
Oh my god, Diva Grim!
I can't even talk, okay? I'm not very smart. Anyway, what do I see?
What's the distance of your divine sense?
You know the location of any creature, the next 10 minutes or until you have the incapacitated condition, you know the location of any creature of the type of celestial fiends and undead, within 60 feet of yourself. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell.
You do not detect any of that.
I don't see anything.
Right. Well, just in case you guys want to get out of the hallway, and I'll just try to move forward and see what happens.
Sure. I'll back up into this corridor behind here.
Can Kia use a nature check or something on the bones?
Absolutely.
Maybe she's seen, I'm assuming, tons of bones in the forest and her time.
roll me that nature check.
Okay. Put up my sheet real quick. 18.
Kia, as they're talking and kind of Grim is using his divine sense, you peer closely at the bones, cock your head a little bit, look at Nock, look back at the bones, look at Nock, look back at the bones. That beak shape is very similar. You'd make a solid guess that that's the skeleton of a Kenku.
That's cute.
She's going to hesitate at first at sharing this knowledge. But kind of once there's a lull in their conversation with the divine sense, she's going to point out the skeleton and go, that skeleton over there, that beak is uncannily like yours, Nock.
I had figured as much. Didn't want to think about it right now.
I wonder if forensic is a thing in this campaign.
For DNA. Is there an age to the bones? Are they picked clean? Do they have anything on them?
Just a second, guys. I lost my Bluetooth audio.
Oh no.
Good
Hold
job,
on.
gamer.
Just a second. Why is this? Hello?
Hi.
There we go. It just, for some reason, my Bluetooth just randomly disconnected. Okay. Did it continue? Unless there's a question for me.
There was a question for you.
Yeah,
Okay, what was the
I was
question?
asking if the bones are picked clean. Are they looking old, new?
Oh.
Are they bleached?
They're look old.
I look at Nock, try to be reassuring. Well, at least they're not fresh.
Right. Well, again, I just want you guys, if in case there is something that happens here, do you want to move into the other room so that way you don't? End up like those bones.
Seems like a
I'll
good
take a
idea.
step back.
Grim is already in the other room.
While they're heading out, Knox is going to tentatively look around this room, try to see if we can tell if there's any traps at all, and then we'll start moving forward.
Roll me an investigation check. For this room.
This room, yes. Where are my character shots over here? That's why. Investigation.
Ooh. As you walk down the hall, you investigate before you take a step. No trap, no trap, no trap. By the time you get to the skeleton, you notice that the Kenku lies, the way it's lying on the floor, one of its thin arms points towards one of the demons right next to it. What Volker will tell you later is that this is a Nalfeshni demon. And with a 21 investigation, you don't find a trap, but you do notice that the Nalfeshni, there's, oddly enough, 2 holes in the eyes. Almost like spy holes.
Okay. Nock will just duck under those holes, and then just try to keep moving forward.
Okay.
Since he's short, he probably doesn't have to really duck all that hard.
No. Move your token.
Okay. I'm just going to move past the bones.
As soon as you get to this spot, the hackles on your neck go up. You can smell a trap when you see one. There's something in here that's waiting for you. You do notice a giant boa constrictor snake wrapping around the pillars in this room, but this thing's clearly dead. No, there's a foul scent in here.
Oh no.
Is there any rocks or anything close by?
You look around. This space is surprisingly clean. There's some bones behind you.
Yeah, Nock is gonna go back, grab one of the bones, just toss it down the hallway just to get everyone's attention.
Clatters down the hallway towards your party.
And if they kind of look around, he'll just kind of signal, just kind of get low, and then move forward. Then he'll point at the 2 holes in the wall.
I'll need you all to roll a stealth check if you move forward now.
Yes, sir, gamer.
Nock, is your AC 15 or 18 now?
It is currently 15, because that mage armor is not cast on him.
Sounds good.
It's always good when you have the game master ask, "What's your AC right now?" I'm sure it's not going to go poorly.
Just checking. Just checking.
Yeah, sure, just checking.
No issue.
And rogues have a shield.
Oh,
I think they do.
I'll move back out into the hallway, but I guess I'll move forward a little bit, and I need to make a stealth check too, right?
Yeah.
Fucking clanker.
turn.
Look, I have protection.
I'm also moving forward. I think I rolled a 25.
Yeah, you rolled 25, so you should be fine.
You're doing very well.
Okay,
What the fuck is
that's
stealth?
still a 10.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Average
Volker, you
stealthiness.
should also roll stealth. There you go.
19.
Hey, Volker, remind me how you're rolling advantage right now.
The
Boots of the other guy, no?
yeah, the boots.
Awesome. Thank you. I forget about that.
It's
That's
been a
fair.
year.
It's been a year, yeah. So you guys quietly, you can still hear clank, 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 clank.
Something about the room ahead. Nock is going to go back up to the room. He's going to try to see if he can see anything in here that might be a trap.
Knock, I'd love your stealth check as well.
Ah, yes, good idea. That would be a good point.
If I were to like borrow Nox feathers and use it to muffle my armor, would that give me disadvantage?
Unfortunately, no.
Just borrow the feathers. I'll return them.
I'm going to use one of my resources to do this at advantage.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That is,
I love it. Okay.
you know what? I think that is poetic. 2 natural ones. 1 of 400 of a chance.
I'm not helping you with that.
That's wild. Knock. That's absolutely wild.
I'm tripping down the stairs, apparently.
Yes, apparently you are.
All right, be careful.
No, here's the deal. Knock, you see on the other side of the room, behind one of the pillars, you see a furry arm. You know that's the trap I'm waiting for. What you didn't see, as he swings out in front of you, lands a massive bugbear who had been hiding up high, where you realize you checked the surfaces around you and not looked directly up, as he lands right in front of you, hulking. And the way he lands, for all of you to see, does that power villain land, squats down, but with his head bowed, looking at Nock, Volker, Kia, and Grim, you can see the back of his head he's been lobotomized, and he has exposed brain with tentacles protruding out of
Oh,
it.
no.
As he stands up to his full height, looking down at you, Nock, he snarls. And we'll pick up next time with that.
Whoa.
That's not terrifying at all.
It's the ancient Greek god Tentacles the ape.
I'm so glad that you're the one taking the hit and not me.
Well, you paid for the armor, so I guess I have to.
Oh dear. That 2 natural ones is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild.
You know, I could have intervened, but I decided against it.
Yeah, that's classic. I like it anyway. I don't care.
It's so narratively speaking. Just
Mr. DM,
yeah. Yes.
was it a monkey or was it an ape?
Well, it doesn't have a tail.
Okay, look, I just, I wanted to know.
So it doesn't have a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape. You know that.
Are bugbears
No.
apes?
No, they're goblinoids. They're
also
goblins.
fake.
Omni Domini. Look,
gonna
a
say, you can
camera
always
doesn't
ask
have a
Starek.
tail, so it's an ape.
It's fellow that's my pale.
So, yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and get Craig up here.